Hello everyone, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday afternoon football. It's great to have you with us at Perth. This is the round 8 match between Swan Districts and West Coast. It's early in the season, but both teams will be keen to build some momentum and bank premiership points. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. Daniel Harper joins me. Who's your pick today, Harp?
Of more than they've shown recently, and today might be the day that they raise the bar for themselves.
Okay then, thanks Harp. The two captains are in the middle. Time for the coin toss. We've been looking forward to this one all week, and now the moment has arrived. Blakely wins the first hit out. He's run into trouble. Boot to ball just in time. Lynch picks it off. That's poor kicking. Manages to find a teammate.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
It's a deep kick. He's got it.
The Eagles cannot afford to let them move the ball like that because they will run right.
The Swans on the board early. Good ruck work. Cipro just had to get it out. Earlers, they're a big chance here. The kick lets them down. And they're away. Earlers got a fist in. McDonald had some assistance. Can he find a teammate? Hall couldn't hold it under pressure. He's set upon. They've bottled it up. The two big men do battle. Howarth. Hacking it forward. Not. Went bang. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Harvey leads his opponent. Earlers gathers in the centre square. Blakely on a lead. The Swans looking ominous. Good disciplined defence. He's besieged. They're tackling with venom today. Blakely slaps it out. This should be a goal. Big chance. And he does not let them down.
The Eagles are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
The Swans have made an impressive start. The big men fly. Hutchinson. Howarth. He's been busy so far. Punched away. Cornelio goes long. Punched that like he meant it. Earlers leading from the front. Squeezes the kick. The Swans moving the ball well. You can see their confidence growing. Earlers has pushed deep and can have a shot.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
This deserves a goal, but he's put it the wrong side of the stick.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
They've set up well for the kick in. He's generally a good kick. Harvey picks off the pass. Drives it inside the forward 50. McDonald is the target and he marks.
The Swans have certainly looked the better side. They'll be hard to catch.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
He found some space that failed to make the most of it. He's not happy.
Looking for a quick transition. Normally delivers. The kick is precise. What's he got on offer? Hutchinson manages to get off a handball. Brock runs onto it. Throws it on the boot. That's a strong mark. He's made a bright start. Hall goes without it. Newton mops that one up. Flynn, you asked for it. You got it. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. Blakely wins the hit out. Earlers, Reedy running in support. Dealt with the pressure. They've had the better of the contest to this point. McLaughlin read it well and claims the mark. They're looking good. Brock has a way of drawing the footy.
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
From the impossible angle, what a goal! It's all one way so far. Flynn wins the hit out. Howarth, who's got the wheels? Tester gets to it first. The Swans having a great patch. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Blakely outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Well played. Kicks to a contest. Reedy is the man on the spot and he's marked.
Already some good signs for them with how they're trying to move the football.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
Like good teams do, they've responded to the challenge and opened up a very handy gap on the scoreboard.
The Eagles need to get cracking. It's been a poor start. Blakely showing his skills. Reedy, Earlers. What can he do with it? Yo! Takes an excellent grab. No time like the present. A chance to clear now. That's an impressive mark. Clever kick. Hutchinson works hard to present. Through the centre square he goes. The Eagles have been out of sorts. Not. Needs to be quick. Champion. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Under pressure. Earlers. The Swans are playing like winners. He's hit up the lead. Hits the deck. Missed opportunity. Yo. Didn't need to be asked twice. Shanahan always looked likely. What's he got on offer? It's a high kick. A real rainmaker. Blakely tries to spike it out of the danger zone. No easy exit. Watson, the Swans, are red hot at the moment. No wonder coaches go grey. The Eagles, not at their best so far. Johnston, when one tackle just won't do. Ball up, the defenders will need to be on guard. Blakely with a deft tap. Reedy onto it in a flash. Tester, the kick was misdirected. Looking to peg one back. Marriage has it within range.
The Eagles are flat at the moment. Perhaps a goal here would energise them.
They really need this. He's equal to the task.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
The Swans with the early advantage. They're up and about, but the challenge will come. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
The Eagles are really struggling to score so far, and the simple reason is that they're not winning enough ball. They would need to be super efficient with the ball that they are getting, but it isn't sustainable. Whether tactically they try something different at stoppages or they throw someone different into the middle, they've got to do something.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Good ruck work. Hutchinson couldn't burst through. Reedy, Blakely, this is promising. Quality delivery by foot. Ireland can go back and shoot at goal.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
For a flying start to the term, it's online. He's drilled it.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
The Swans with a steadying goal. Flynn wins it out of the centre. Hutchinson, Johnston. The Eagles need to make inroads soon. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? They've got time to put the kettle on. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Gets it to safety.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
DeLacy to bring it back in. Not justifying his teammates' faith in him. Searching kick. Shanahan with the big fist. Canelio almost threw it out. He's lost it. Not navigated the traffic. Blakely. Ball spills free in the tackle. Harvey. Unable to get it inside 50. Sizes up what's ahead. They'll take the patient approach. It must be his birthday. Good kick. Turner fumbles it. Poor decision-making there. They desperately need a goal. The kick's astray and out of bounds.
You don't often get beaten when you win the clearances, contested possessions and disposal efficiency, and this match is no exception.
Flynn with the tap. McDonald. Newton affects the turnover. Hutchinson. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Davis is hard to beat one-on-one. Is he going for goal? I'm not sure whether that was a pass or a miss kick.
The Eagles are just hanging in there. They sorely need a goal.
Bangs it through.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Flynn smashes it out of there. Hutchinson. The umpire was compelled. Can they keep the footy this time? Good work rate. They'll compete inside the 50. Watson wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Lowers the eyes. Champion couldn't complete the mark. Watson. No one can mark. Allen takes the short option. Shanahan. It's in good hands now. He struck it well. It's a goal.
He's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
The scoreboard suddenly looks more manageable. The big men fly. Hutchinson. He's stopped in his tracks. They must tidy up their kicking. That's good vision. Turner pushes into space and receives the footy. Watson can keep it moving. Blakely in the centre square. They might be out here. Can he find a teammate? Dewar making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Bushby. Newton saves the day. Normally delivers. Watson read it well. Looking to extend this margin. Defence 101 there. Clark. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. That's not a mark. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. The two big men do battle. Hutchinson. The Swans guarding the corridor. Watson makes good contact. Anyone's ball. Clark gets there first. Dewar saves the day again. What's he got on offer? Conservative kick. Shanahan has found some space. Doesn't often waste it. They're moving the footy well here. Bangs it long. Not. We've seen that before. Clark uses the non-preferred. Good thinking and good execution too. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Dewar clears the area. Lynch only knows one way. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. The Eagles might be about to start something. Bushby wins it back. Great mark. Towards the goal mouth. Hall went bang. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Yo gives it everything. Thumped away. Feeling the heat. What can they build here? Centre square, loose ball. They are hunting the ball carrier. Kicks to space. Allen, stripped of it, dishes it off. The Swans, under great pressure. Passini hasn't seen a lot of it. Newton read that well. Sets a task for the forwards. Canelio is racking up spoils. DeLacy, he's besieged. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. Flynn has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Throws it on the boot and misses.
That was an absolute shocker. Would have been easier to kick it than miss it.
Taking no risks with the kick in. This spells trouble. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
Straight in front, should not miss.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
When that first one goes through the middle, it really helps to clear your mind of niggling little doubts and anxieties.
Half-time, and we have a close one on our hands. Just what most of us wanted, for the neutrals among us anyway. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Swans have had a lot more of the footy, but they haven't fully made it count. They've been a bit sloppy with their foot skills, and they'll certainly look to clean that up in the second half. They're doing a lot right and probably should be a bit further in front.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. Important clearance here. Brock, he's only had the one inside 50. Hutchinson got a fist in. Turner, Clark, Howarth mops that one up. The Swans have denied them the corridor. In no man's land, gathers it cleanly on the wing. Just had to get it out. Turner runs onto it. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
The Eagles would improve their chances if they could hit the target more often. Their disposals left a fair bit to be desired.
Flynn got his palm to it. Allen, I've liked his game today. Decides to go. Lays it off. Anderson, the defence is disorganised. Good disciplined defence. And out it goes.
The Swans look a little more potent with ball in hand at the moment.
Big clearance to win here. Allen throws it on the boot. Livingston can take what should be a simple shot.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
They get full value for a deep entry.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
Back on terms again. Blakely smashes it out of there. Brock Big tackle laid. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Blakely with a deft tap. Brock. Cipro receives a clever hand pass. Good build-up. Earlers. They cannot keep him quiet. Bushby dealt with the pressure. Yo saw that coming. Goes laterally. Anderson spoils. Clark. Too slow. The crowd cries ball, and they get their wish.
He tried to do too much, not for the first time.
The kick was centimetre perfect. What's he got on offer? Looking to hit up the short option. Sparks has charged into space. Big ball to be won here. Hutchinson has it within range. Just needs an accurate kick now.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Well, you can't afford to dwell on it. Just got to make sure you get the next one.
DeLacy tasked with the kick in. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Well-weighted kick. He's hit up the lead. Clark. Quality delivery by foot. Going for territory. Ireland read it well and claims the mark.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
He can put them in front, and he does.
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Blakely with the tap. Brock in his natural habitat. Paul doing what he does best. It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it.
That was a fantastic passage of play, and it got the reward it deserved.
The Swans are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Blakely, the winner there. Johnston comes free in the tackle. Thought his way through it. Lynch just shoveled it out. Edwards-Baldwin gathers. Hutchinson into the middle with the kick. That's a strong mark. Can they turn back the tide? Passini. They must be sick of the sight of that. Manages to get off a handball. Newton. Gravity wasn't his friend there.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
This will be a goal. Through it goes, and there's a kick the difference.
They've been guilty of some questionable decision-making today, but not on that occasion. That was much better footy.
One kick game again. The two big men do battle. He's got support. Allen. Through the centre square he goes. Marich gets to the front spot and can line them up.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Marich has two today. Make it three.
Great composure there to go back and coolly slot the go-ahead goal.
That's a fourth lead change. Livingston wins it down. Johnston read it well. Allen gets the kick away. Sparks demanded the footy and got it.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
The Swans might need to throw someone behind the ball because they're being opened up too easily.
The Eagles have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Good ruck work. Cipro sharks it. Can he find a teammate? Bushby kicks inside the forward 50. Punched away. Yo harassed into an error. Turner desperate to win it back. Vital contest coming up. Quick snap is off target.
He found some space that failed to make the most of it. He's not happy.
Trying to catch them out. Clever kick. Bushby with the big fist. Newton collects the half volley. Wants to take the game on. His field kicking is normally first rate. The Eagles having a great patch. Newton, he's wrapped up. Can he hit a target? Cipro wins it back. Kicks to space. Time to turn on the Jets. He's so clean with the footy. Hall, all alone in the centre square. Good-looking kick. Sparks has got loose. The Eagles looking ominous. Watson tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Davis, Shanahan, he's off target.
Well, what can you say? That is a dead set shot.
Taking no risks with the kick in. That's an impressive mark. Probing ball.
He can make the job that much more difficult for them if he's successful here.
It's a decent strike, but it'll fall short. That's the end of a great quarter of footy. Two teams having a real crack. It has been a quality contest. What's happening down there, Gary?
At the moment, this feels like the less talented side is trying to constrain the more talented side by closing down space and making this a heavily contested game. Only thing is, I'm not sure which is the less talented side at the moment. They've both made some terrible blues, but we'll put it down to pressure, of which there's been no shortage.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Blakely wins it out of the centre. McDonald, he'll work all day. They've worked it well by hand. Clark, the Swans have been gallant. Paul thwarts them again. Backs himself in. Searching kick. Good work rate. That's skillful. Edwards-Baldwin on a lead. What's he got on offer? The Eagles are red hot at the moment. Hutchinson, all on his own. Normally delivers. O'Sullivan has found some space. Sees an opportunity and plays on. Throws it on the boot. Canelio, we've seen that before. He's lost it. Harvey, ever reliable, and they're out of trouble. Cipro, he makes it look easy. Doesn't often waste it. The kick was ill-directed. He's been accosted. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Blakely with the tap. Cipro. McDonald. The Swans should score here. Dewar says thank you very much. Kicks to a contest. Johnston takes a beauty. He doesn't waste many. Tester cuts it off. He's generally a good kick. Bushby, here's real danger now. Goes long. Dewar with another spoil. Hall onto it in a flash. Yo getting involved. Anderson with a chance to run. He's only had the one inside 50. Drops the football. Tester in the centre square. Yo ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. The ump calls play on. He's everywhere at the moment. Thumped away. Tester. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? No way through there, and they'll reset. Flynn wins the tap. Johnston, he hasn't been himself today. Tester makes good contact. Sparks couldn't get an effective disposal. Clean pickup. Johnston takes the hand pass. He had prior opportunity.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Cipro has found some space. He's been industrious. Yo, got a fist in. Harvey. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Dewar is proving very difficult to pass. What's he got on offer? And they're away. Sparks working hard and being rewarded. I've liked his game today. Lynch read that one right off the boot. He's had little impact so far. Good thinking and good execution too. The defence has fallen down. Ireland commands the footy. He will surely make this count.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
The definition of optimism is hoping for him to miss that. He doesn't.
They've kicked well at goal. It's certainly helped to keep them in the game.
The Eagles have had their lead reduced to a point. Flynn has been dominant in the ruck. Johnston. Marriage under pressure. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. Dewar, where would they be without him? He might have thought about the corridor. Sparks. They cannot keep him quiet. Quality delivery by foot. They've picked their way through. The Eagles moving the ball well. He's been quiet. Livingston. Marks. That's hard to stop.
A bit of wriggle room if you can kick this.
Going at his second. Good disciplined defence. And a moment for the players to catch their breath.
The team that makes the least mistakes from here on will probably win this game.
Blakely with a deft tap. Brock turned over. That's got to be a free kick. Took them on and didn't dispose of it correctly.
Did he actually make slight contact with the ball?
The Swans might be about to start something. Spills the mark. I think he called for that. The Eagles with a chance for a stoppage goal. Big clearance to win here. Managed to get out despite the tackle. He's set upon. These players must be exhausted, but they're still giving everything. Flynn palms it down. Allen, that's a legal disposal, isn't it? Reedy. Sparks, so influential today. I don't think he'll remonstrate over that one.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
For the knockout blow. Game over, man. Game over.
Well, if it wasn't over before, it is now.
Surely they've sealed the deal now. Flynn continues to have his way. Squeezes the kick. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? Heads for the pocket. Passini making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Livingston, another one off the ground. The Swans under great pressure and finally over the line.
He didn't need to do that.
Taking no risks with the kick in. McLaughlin can keep it moving. Watson, a chance to clear now. Edwards-Baldwin went bang. Anderson farms it out. Long. That's not his best effort. In fact, it's one of his worst. The Eagles claim the points today. It's the close wins that separate teams at the end of the season. And you get the feeling this result will be consequential for both sides. What were the main differences today, Half?
The Eagles were very disciplined today. Loved how their midfielders helped out their defenders and how hard they made their opponents work for every opportunity. They fully deserve the win, but they might explore whether they can be a little bit more creative up front in matches to come.
Thanks for those insights, Half, and for your input today. On behalf of Daniel Harford, Gary Lyon and myself, Anthony Hudson, thanks for your company. We'll catch you again soon. The Eagles are going from strength to strength, and it'll take a good team to stop them. What were the main differences today, Half?
To come so close and not get the chocolates can be demoralising, but I hope they'll be galvanised into making an effort every bit as strong as that next week, because that's what's required week after week after week. There's no point getting defeatist or downhearted when that breakthrough win could be just around the corner.
OK then, I'm sure we'll be hearing plenty more in the next couple of days. Thanks, Half. Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.